I've been like getting all of my house organized and everything, getting my life pretty organized, my house organized, all that stuff like that, and it's really great, but now it's time to get the health organized. Let's see if I can drive while not making my phone fall over, because nothing's holding that up. She's just hanging on. Seriously, not even out of my driveway. Let's try that. That might be better. You're just gonna get a side view then. I want to just quickly talk to you guys while I'm driving along. Okay. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, girl. Oh, give it to me. Give it to me. I'll throw it again. I will. Calmness. Good girl. We're out in the office, aka the car. Stuck another tea bag in there. Oh my gosh. Twinings, chamomile, and spearmint. This video is about getting healthy and the real talk. This is that video that I've been thinking about posting for months now, but I haven't gotten around to it because I know how much work it's going to take to get myself where I want to be. And that is absolutely paralyzing. I did lose some weight recently though from a lot of stress that I've been under, and so I thought, you know what, instead of gaining back that weight that I lost from not eating and not sleeping, let's take this time to keep that weight off and try to get more off as well. Now, do I want to be skinny? Yes, I do. I'm going to be completely honest and transparent on what I'm wanting out of this situation. No other way vibes with me. I don't want to say whatever I feel like is socially acceptable so that other people aren't like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she got on YouTube in 2025 and said that she actually wants to be skinny. I do though. And why should I feel ashamed of wanting to be skinny? Like, my body works better when I'm skinny. I'm not in as much pain. Clothes fit me better. Like, I cannot begin to tell you the amount of sensory overload I get when my pants roll down on me and then just hug right underneath the bottom of my stomach that's hanging out right there. Oof. Profound overload. You could just buy bigger clothes. I don't want to buy bigger clothes. Then that feels to me like I'm accepting it. The heavier I get, the more my back goes out. And I don't want to accept that. The heavier I get, the more uncomfortable I feel in my actual space. My space is the space I'm taking up in the universe. And I thought, you know what? I've never really been toned. Starting to get toned. I was starting to get toned by doing body resistant workout and rebounding. I'll show you a little clip really quick. This video was taken in 2020. Do you see my shoulders? I'm starting to get some definition there. My arms are starting to get a bit of definition there. Like, I'm a lot thinner. This is after rebounding for 4 months, and I decided to do P90X, which is what I did here. I heard recently that one of the most unhealthy things you could do, especially as a female, is to like let your weight fluctuate. And like, let me tell you, I am the fluctuating queen. Let me take you through it a little bit. I'll be really quick on this, really quick and concise. I've always been a very thin child, teenager, no problem with weight ever. Like, I was a string bean. And then I started gaining weight in like my 20s. Yeah, in my 20s. And it wasn't so bad. Like, I noticed it, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh. There was no real big health issues there. Then I met my husband on MySpace. I was a nanny at the time. Took some time off, came over, met him. So I came back from seeing my husband, and I just was a bit more stressed out with work. I was stressed out about the thought of getting married, and what does that even mean? Plus, he's from Australia, I'm from America. Like, what does that even mean? Like, is he gonna be able to come over here and like get a job? Is that gonna work? Like, I don't really know what's going on. So I started gaining weight. I gained so much weight that I couldn't fit into my wedding dress. I had bought it right as soon as we got engaged. 6 months later, I couldn't fit into it. That was stressful. And then fast forward, I ended up losing a little bit, just enough so I could like squeeze into the dress, like squeeze into it. It was not comfortable. And then, so the weight was kind of like fluctuating on like a really like basic level. There wasn't really any profound weight gained until I had my second child. I had a cesarean with that, and then they pumped me all full of antibiotics because 10 days later I got septic. my incision got infected and inside of my womb got infected, and it was a whole thing. So I got a lot of antibiotics through like the vein. What is that, intravenous? Is that how you say that? Doesn't matter. And then I came home alive, which is great, but the weight came on in a profound way. Profound, like I could not believe it. Like, I'm not even kidding. I think that there were months where I gained like 10 pounds in a month. I'm not joking. I don't know what that antibiotic situation did to me after having the cesarean. My gosh. I wasn't even supposed to have a cesarean. Like, I was like, hands down, no cesarean. Unless it's like life or death for me or my child, like no cesarean. Shouldn't have said that. Bad juju. It was an emergency cesarean. So back to what I was saying. Antibiotics, I like literally ballooned. And then from that point on, I've been going through a roller coaster. It's literally been the last 10 years that my weight has fluctuated profoundly. Blew up like a balloon. Tried the raw vegan thing. I actually was being coached by Tanny Raw. I was losing weight. I really was. But for me, the issue was my mental health. It was going down. So raw vegan diet went out the window, even though it was working. I'll show you my results. I did that for a year, give or take. So I stopped doing raw vegan and I went to vegan. And I jumped onto the Freely Banana Girl situation and I did Raw Till 4. Enjoyed that diet. I actually really enjoyed. It didn't feel like I was being deprived at all, but it was hard for me not to like binge on stuff. So then it's like my weight was just never consistently going down with that. It was just like up and down and up and down. So the Freely diet wasn't working for me, and I decided to just go straight vegan, because I was like, I'm already vegan, like I might as well stay vegan, right? Because you can't eat meat and stuff and be healthy. And then so I started watching Mommy Tang. Oh my gosh, her food is yummy. All of her like Korean side dishes and everything, oh my gosh, like when I watch her videos, like I make what she makes. I'm like, I must have that now. Anyway, so I was doing that. I was eating like everything that she was eating, but on top of that, all the junks and all the snacks and all the things that were vegan. Anyway, so I got to this place where I was not as big as I once was, but I was still pretty big. I think my son was like 3, but I had been trying to lose weight a couple of years before that as well, because I had weight to lose. It just wasn't as much as when I had my son. So I had been trying for like 5 years probably, but like really trying hard for 3 years. It felt like I had put in all the time, all the effort, because I was at one point spending an hour and a half, 6 days a week in the gym doing cardio like you wouldn't believe. And so I got myself down from like my heaviest to like really heavy still. I was actually at 212 kilos. And at my heaviest, I was like 309 kilos. A big mama, and not happy. Surprisingly enough, when I was at my biggest, I wasn't having back problems too much then. Like I was definitely having like back issues, but it was not as bad as until later. All right, so now we have lost weight with cardio craziness. I think at the time as well, I had just finished Insanity. You know that Shaun T, it's like a beach body workout. I just done that. So I'd gone from like this to this, and I was like grateful, but I just at that point couldn't see like the end goal. I still felt like it was so far and out of my grasp, like it was there, but I was never gonna reach it. So I ended up getting the VSG, which is a weight loss surgery where they remove part of your stomach, and let me tell you, that worked. I got too skinny. And then from there, I just slowly started gaining weight again. And then I started rebounding, because I had heard that it's not only good for like losing weight really quickly, it's also good for pumping your lymphatic system and getting all the crap out of your body. It's good for like your bone density. It's good for, did I say weight loss? I think I did. It's good. It's good for your muscles. I mean, you're not going to get like really great muscle definition, but you know, it's good for your muscles. So I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And I did. But then the pandemic came along, and the gentleman that we were renting the house from said, you got to get out. I'm moving in. We had to like last minute move. But the problem is rentals were gone in like 5 minutes of being up.
Are you recording?
Sorry, I got distracted after my husband and I had that conversation. Back to what I was saying. Let's finish this video off. I think I pretty much told you everything. Moved out of our last place where I was rebounding. I'd got myself pretty fit. In this house, we've been here for almost 5 years, and I've done P90X 1 time. Done walking and a little bit of rebounding, but I haven't really been doing too much, which brings us to present time. I'm going to be doing a stat video very soon where I'm going to take my measurements and my weight and all of that. But for now, in this video, let's just share what we're going to be doing to lose the weight, to feel good, heal my back, etc. I'm going to be rebounding. For a long time, I've thought about doing that 10,000 step thing, but honestly, like, I just don't know when I'm going to be able to go get that much walking in. The majority of my cardio, I think I'm going to get from rebounding. Food-wise, I'm going to really try to get the protein and the fiber and the fermented. And the fats. I'm gonna really try to just stick with that and just try to enjoy the hell out of eating that way. I don't want to count calories. I will if we get a couple months into this and I've been rebounding really hard and I cannot seem to lose or shift the weight, I will calorie count. But that feels so stressful and restrictive, and I don't want to go down that route. That's really all that I need to share in this video. I'm also going to be trying to do a lot of self-care, like, you know, take care of my skin better and do kind of not lazy beauty, but like strategic beauty. So I don't have to get up and feel like, oh no, now I gotta do makeup and hair and I don't want to do that. So I try to whiten my teeth. I try to really get good on the skincare. I'm gonna try the face taping. I think that might work really well. Trying to grow my hair nice and healthy. Yeah. And I'm gonna bring you guys along the whole way. Hopefully soon we have a whole transformation of inner health that shines on the outside. Because I look at who I used to be, I look at her and I just wanna hug her. I do. I just wanna be like, come here. I just wanna hug you. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.